What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Last time, we dropped by the Dalston's residence, and he was thanking us. And then we decided to go back to the Lador mansion. I don't remember why we're after Henry, but we're after Henry. We also figured out the secret behind the whole circus and all that. Herschel, I fear that we'll never discover the masked gentleman's true identity. If only we could find this mask of order, then perhaps this would all end. I'm not certain we can trust the masked gentleman on that. Well, it certainly sounds like it is just as important as the Mask of Chaos, at least. Yes, I've read that the Mask of Chaos and the Mask of Order hold a great power when they're paired with one another. We know the police aren't going to be any help in the matter. If finding a mask can save this town, we must do it. I thought Henry might have it among his treasure, but he maintains that he doesn't. Henry's hiding something. I don't like it. Angela, I couldn't help but notice. Did something happen to your pendant? Pendant? Oh, it fell off somewhere. The chain must have broken. It was getting old anyway. I was thinking about buying a replacement. I see. Well, maybe it's for the best. Angela, is Henry here? I'd like to speak with him if it's all right. Yes, he's in his study. Oh, you want me to click him? Okay, hold on. Layton? I'm a very busy man, so I can only give you a moment. What can I do for you? I'd like to ask you a few questions about yesterday's incident. I gave a full report to the police. They're now investigating what happened. Yes, we did some investigating of our own as well. We discovered an exact replica of Pumpkin Park right behind the original one. What on earth are you talking about? Topsy Tower has a rotating floor. Last night we were turned around without realizing it before we exited into a different park. While we stood there in the dark, the masked gentleman tricked us yet again. We were so intent on chasing after him that we didn't realize we were walking right into his next act. Forgive me if I find this hard to imagine, but nothing gets built in this town without my authorization. That's what I want to ask you about. You've been investing quite a bit recently into construction projects across town. Expanding while the future of Montador is so uncertain is an interesting choice. Why not wait until this masked gentleman business is over before expanding? Layton, I believe I've told you this before, but I do not need to explain myself to you. The town of Montador is under my protection, and I'll do as I see fit. Of course. But in order to conduct my work, I need to know what you know. What I know? How quaint! Layton, you proceed with your investigation as you see fit. Most everyone in town will give you their full cooperation if you mention my name. If you need something, just say that I authorized it. But that is all I can do for you. I have my own work to conduct in this matter. So if I went to the casino, I can say, I'd like $1 million. It's been authorized. By Henry, you understand. I would like all your candy. It's been authorized. Of course, Henry, thanks for your time. I must take my leave of you. Feel free to investigate my study in my absence if you wish. I have nothing to hide. If you find anything useful, you may take it. Should we investigate the study? There may be information about the park construction or notes on the masked gentleman. We should search every inch of this place. We may be missing something here. Henry's hiding something from us. That is clear. All along, I thought it had something to do with the masked gentleman. We may have made a very big mistake. What do you mean by that? Henry, is someone here? Oh! We have guests? Yes, you look quite familiar. Do I know you? My goodness, what a surprise. Why not just keep the conversation? Why do I have to click you? Why make this extra step? Herschel? Layton, is that you? Why, what happened to your hair? It's in my hat. I ate it. Yes, of course it's me. Emmy, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Ascot, Randall's mother. Oh, it's a pleasure. My, it certainly has been a long time. What are you doing here? After Randall died, Henry and I tried to find the body so that we could put Randall to rest, but we never found it. Clue! Big clue. But we already knew that. We spent my fortune scouring every inch of that terrible place. I lost everything. And you still didn't find him? I'm so sorry. Thank you. I couldn't stand being in that old house. Too many memories. So we left Stansbury and came here with Henry. After Mr. Ascot passed away, Henry insisted that I stay with him. I had no one else, so I accepted and here I am. Over the years, Henry has paid all of my debts. He's also prepared for Randall's return, should that ever happen. Henry never mentioned any of this to me. Oh, you know how Henry likes to keep to himself, Herschel. If he doesn't feel it's worth bringing up, he never will. I respect that about him. Yes, as do I. I love people who keep all their emotions bottled inside. But Herschel, can you please be kind to him? He's done so much for me. I don't think he has ever fully accepted Randall's death. Yes, Mrs. Ascot, I'll do my best to respect Henry's wishes, and I'll try to protect him if I can. If this masked... She looks like a Mrs. Doubtfire version of Randall. Like, they just put on a suit and a wig. If this masked man knew that Henry... What Henry was really like, none of this would be happening. If Randall were alive, he could protect Henry. They were practically brothers. This town is Randall's town too, you know. You know what it probably is. I mean, we already suspected Randall of being alive. And also being the masked gentleman. But also, it's possible that he wants revenge on Henry, because it seems like Henry is sort of taken over Randall's life. Where he married Wendy. Wait, is that her name? I don't care. Wendy or Abby, whatever it was. And having this huge city. We'll see. I'm sure Randall will be doing his best to stop the masked gentleman. Oh, her name is Angela. Wow, I was way off. Who are you talking to, Herschel? Angela, come in. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. Don't worry, I was about to have lunch and look who I ran into. Or rolled into. I thought I'd call you before your food got cold, but if you two would like to talk. No, that's alright. I just realized that we must be on our way. Already? I'm sure Henry will be back before long. No, he won't. He's working all day. Oh no, my business with Henry's done. I just remembered something I must attend to. Very well, Herschel. I know you'll find the Mask of Order and save this town. Yes, well, I'll do my best. Okay. Leaving already? I was just making tea. Yes, do forgive me. I'm certainly not one to pass up a cup of tea unless I must. Well, no matter. We'll have another opportunity when everything's resolved. Okay. Peace. Professor, why did you suddenly remember that we have to attend to? Did you think of a new lead? Perhaps. Do you know where the masked gentleman will appear next? We need to speak with the mayor. I want to check on something. So, back to City Hall then. Remember when I said that we may have made a very big mistake? We're about to find out if I was right. Okay. Ooh hee ha ha ha. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. City Hall's north? Oh, City Hall and the police station are combined? Well, that's really weird. Ha 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 ha. Hello, Layton! Come to join our little clue gathering party? I do so love the excitement of things happening around me. Mayor, we need some info. Ooh, urgent request for knowledge. Wonderful. How can I help you? I need to see all the land deeds and ownership papers for any assets under the control of Henry Lador. Now hold on there, Layton. I can't just give you that unless... Does it have something to do with the masked gentleman? I have Henry's authorization, remember? Yes, Henry has asked that I receive as much cooperation as possible here. Mayor, this information may save every voter in town. Oh, well, if Henry has granted you access, then who might interfere? Plus, it sounds like I'll be a hero in an election year. That rhymes. Just let me verify this with Mr. Lador. You solve this puzzle in the meantime. Don't... Just take... You can trust me, man. 50 points. You want to cut this 6x6 chessboard into 4 sections. Have an equal area, and each contain 4 pawns. This time around, you want 2 white pawns, 2 black pawns in each section. Can you work out how to do it? Draw lines on the board to show where to cut it. Keep in mind that the solutions may be rotated but cannot be mirrored. 6x6. Each contain 4 pawns. Same shape, equal area. Okay. Slide the stylus around across the board. Okay. No mirror images. Alright. So, hold on. How many pawns do we need? 2 black, 2 white? Okay. 2 black, 2 white. So if we start with just the left one, you can either go with something like this, or something like that and the first one. So let's start with the simplest one first. We get something like this. Oh, we can't. Huh. Oh, okay, this will work. But would this be enough? That means every other shape has to be this same shape, which would be... Yep, doesn't work. It doesn't. You can't do it with the other pieces. Okay, restart. So let's try doing... is it like this? Something like this? Hold on. So we have 2 pieces. If we have this shape for the left, then that means one part of the next one has to pop out. How can we do that? Well, then we can't have it in the middle then. If we can't have it in the middle, something like this? 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. 1, 2. Does that mean it has to come in? Hold on a second. If it's like this, 1, 2, 1, 2, then the next piece would be, how do you mirror this? Oh, it's a straight line, because the other side's a straight line. Which would mean the other side now has to be the exact same shape as what we just made, which is 2 spaces in, 2 spaces out, like a key. So we can, let's see, we have 2 white pieces. We need to find a way to group these. Oh, shoot, what have I done? Oh, no! We gotta find a way to group these 2 white pieces. How do we group them together? It's not something like this. 2 in. So what if we do... What if we... Something like... This, maybe? No. 2 pieces... Has to go... Is it something... Wait. 2 black... we need 2 black pieces. 2 black pieces. Like this? No, that's almost the same shape. And the pawns fit, but that... Okay, hold on. 1, 2... Wait, 2 pawns. Which means we need 2 outside. That would be 2 outside, 1 in? Hold on, is that... 2 out, 2 in, 1 out, 1 in. 2 out, 2 in, 1 out, 1 in. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Submit.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Yeah!
A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
Your clean divide is proof of a job well done. Goddamn right, it's a good job. Stupid mayor. Oh, I need an authentication. That's proof of... What? Bilson, I'm gonna just slap the shit... Michelle, can you please fetch me everything we have pertaining to the assets of Mr. Lador? Sure, let me just snap my fingers and make those hundreds of forms appear. Good thing I already had them pulled for you. Here. Why? Why would you already have them pulled? Yes, thank you, Michelle, for your smart mouth. Here we are. This document details the ownership of all properties controlled by Mr. Lador. It's one piece of paper? Sure. Fascinating. So it is true. I trust you'll respect the Lador family privacy in this matter. This is extremely sensitive material. I can make you a copy if you need one, as long as you promise to take good care of it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just the person I was looking for. Policeman number 17. Mr. Layton, please meet us in the briefing room. The chief would like a word. Understood? Go, go, go! Chief Sheffield! Chef Chieffield! It seems the masked gentleman showed up at Pumpkin Park last night. We heard about it from Mr. Lador. Yes, Chief, that's correct. This case is still quite open. The masked gentleman made it seem like everyone in the park vanished and then just reappeared. Sheffield, we need to act quickly before the next dark miracle. As much as I don't want to admit it, I think you're right, Layton, and I need a snack. This doesn't mean that Dalston is cleared, but we did have to let him go. And we do need to broaden our search here. Have you had any recent developments? Detective Bloom is at the racetrack. He said he found something there. In fact, he's probably still there if you want to catch up with him. This is awful. We'll head straight there. Oh, you couldn't just tell me? Oh, dear. Okay. We're going to the racetrack! Quickly! Okay, I guess not quickly. Oh my, it's already dark out. We must find where the masked gentleman will strike next, and quickly. Layton, why didn't you tell me that the masked gentleman was at the Reunion Inn? How could you keep this from me? What? Reunion Inn? Well, that's news to me. Haven't you talked to Bloom yet? The masked gentleman is hiding in the hotel that overlooks the entire town. That must be his next target. We were on our way to catch up with Detective Bloom. When you're done there, meet me at the Reunion Inn. ASAP! Pronto! Immediately! I, Grosky, out! The Reunion Inn. Why go to the racetrack when we can just go right to the Reunion Inn? We determined who took the horse cart. And did this information lead you to the masked gentleman's identity? I'm afraid we weren't quite that lucky. It seems our man blended in with the folks who come to check on the horses. He has a gift for disguises, apparently. Oh my god, Mrs. Randall, the Mrs. Doubtfire Randall, is Randall. We've solved it! And then told Mr. Lador that it needed to be repaired. When they finished using it for statues, they brought it back and reassembled it. Bloom, what exactly do you believe is the masked gentleman's intention? He wants the Mask of Order. Is it true that it has some kind of special power? If so, we must prepare for something big. Something big and malicious. Grosky told us he believes the masked gentleman is at the Reunion Inn. All evidence points to that hotel. It's the perfect location for his purposes. I believe he's in there somewhere, preparing. There's a stop near here for the Montador tram that goes to the Reunion Inn. I need to check a few leads. Would you mind meeting Grosky at the Reunion Inn? Of course. I wanted to speak with you first before doing so. I appreciate that, Layton. Your respect for proper procedure is refreshing. Now, please excuse me, I have a few leads to pursue. He seems quite thorough about investigating every possibility. I guess that's what elite detectives do. What other leads could he be talking about? Is he working on something else? I can't imagine. What is it, Professor? Based on what we've witnessed so far, I had considered Henry to be the main suspect. But now it seems that is just what the masked gentleman wanted me to do. All along he's been trying to attack Henry with his clever use of these little tricks. He knew that when his tricks were exposed, all the clues would lead to Henry. So the masked gentleman, whoever he is trying to frame Henry. But if it isn't Dalston, who could it be? I don't know. Not yet, anyway. Let's head to the reunion inn. And with that, let's end this video here at 20 minutes. Stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!